What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some NBA 2K22 gameplay here. And we have the Alphabet series. Someone's requested it. I mean, I was going to bring it to you guys anyway, but it was a request. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to honor this request sooner than later. I said, I think it's best for me to play right now while I'm not that good at the game versus when I get good at the game. And the chances of me going 32-0 are much greater. This will be, more challenging for me. So this is a perfect time to start the series. And plus, I got a sound feel for how to play NBA 2K. Sound enough to where I can make a little bit of noise in this series. Let's see what we can do. We're starting off with the 76ers going against the almighty Brooklyn Nets. Both of these teams are arguably the two best teams in the Eastern Conference. So this is definitely an interesting matchup. We have the Sixers. We still have Embiid. I mean, not Embiid, but Ben Simmons. We still have Ben Simmons. Of course, we have Embiid, who is an absolute beast. You got to feed him, man. If you're going to play with the Sixers, you have to feed him on the game. Still got Harris, Seth Curry, and Andre Drummond. And we even got the boy. I forgot Danny Green was on the team. Danny Green's still on the team. Seth Curry, if I didn't say him already. This squad is amazing. NBA 2K wise, video game wise, this is one of the best squads in the game. That is not up for debate. The offensive rebounding, the three-point shooting, the post game, because you can post up with Embiid and Simmons and Drummond. You can post up with Drummond as well. And see, you get mismatches like this in the game. We got Drummond on Patty Mills. That's just easy buckets, man. The thing even said wide open as we get a lane right there. I've been taking my time lately as I'm playing the game. I usually just go in if I see a lane. You guys know me, man. If I see a lane or an opening, I just go in and go for the layup. But you can't quite do that this year. You'll get blocked 105 times. There'll be a lot of the Kimbe Batumbos on the court. I was great to say field on the court. So you have to, approach this game a little bit more delicately, or at least have more poise. So I'm trying to show that in this video, and because of that, we're up 8 right now. And my opponent gets a crazy shot right there with James Harden. My goodness, James Harden had like 6 shots in this game that was just like difficult shots, but he was making them. Millsap on Embiid, that's just too much of an advantage. I got to take that. Nice jumper by my opponent. I believe that was with, I want to say Patty Mills, but don't quote me on that. We see it open, we go to the rack. I see Millsap in there. I'm like, man, he's too small, even for Simmons. He's just too small. With all due respect, I love Millsap. See, this is another mismatch. This is what you kind of got to do when you're not that good at the game. You got to try to take advantage of your mismatches. And Embiid, practically on anybody on the Nets, I just think he could score on them. I think whenever I get in trouble or, I want to stretch the lead, I go right to Embiid. Sometimes Simmons, and this is actually my first time playing with the Sixers, believe it or not. But, I went to Simmons to come a couple times on the block in this game. Andre Drummond on the block right here. See, that's just, he's too small. He's too little. I got to take advantage of that as we go to the rack right here. Wide open layup. And see that little pause that I did? See, that's just me trying to take my time. See, trying to make sure that I'm open for the layup. Like, you got to do that in this game. But Durant knocks down he had a lot of tough shots. He had 20 points. Like 11 of those points were tough shots. So I'm like, okay, I'll take that. He's not really getting good looks. My opponent is, he's not that good. He's not that good. No offense to him, but he's not that good. But he's still in the game, though. He's still in the game. Just because he's not that good doesn't mean we're going to get a dub. Kind of got a lucky shot right there, even though Harris can hit that in real life. But on the game, most likely, I missed that type of shot. Wide open shot for Kyrie. Good shot with my opponent. They switched the defense up as far as who was guarding who on the assignments. And so I thought I had Durant, but I actually was supposed to have not Steph Curry, but Kyrie Irving on that 3 as he gets blocked right here. Check out this sequence, man. Kyrie Irving just gets blocked. He passes to Griffin out to Joe Harris. Joe Harris bricks it, but he ends up getting it right back. Swings it out to Harden, and he gets a wide open 3. Like, I'm like, man, you gotta be kidding me. See, stuff like this was happening, and he was staying in the game. So when you have situations like this, you just gotta try to take advantage. Because I'm playing somebody I clearly know I'm better than. Like at this point, I know I'm better than him. So I'm like, I just gotta take, whatever he gives me. He gives me a wide open 3 with Seth Curry. I'll take it. I'll go up 9. Bad shot by him again, just horrible shot. I think he was trying to. Everybody don't got that one-on-one game. Like I got it a little bit on the game. I could come from the top of the key and create. With somebody like Harden, and Luka Doncic and people like the boy from the Jazz. I can't think of his name off the top of the head. Like I could do it with those type of guys, but I know I've played against people that can do it with anybody. It don't even matter. So. You know, that definitely shows, shows your opponent where your skill set's at. Right there, we get the nasty dunk right there, and that's going to be it for my opponent. He could not take any more. There was almost no way he was going to win this game. But then again, like I said, you never know, man. With video games, you know, people come back from some crazy comebacks. I've come back from some crazy comebacks, so it's happening. But I definitely was just going to keep taking advantage of the post, man. Drummond, Embiid, Simmons, it's just those guys that he had on him. You know, there's other guys you could put on those guys. Like, you know, you got Durant out there. You know, you got Marcus Aldridge. You know, there's other guys he could have put on, but he was just putting guys on there that was just too small. And if he's going to do that, I'm going to take advantage, especially if he's just knocking down crazy shots. Like them shots he was knocking down with Harden and even Durant to a degree. If he's going to keep hitting shots like that and I don't retaliate, you know, he's going to end up blowing me out. But shout out to my opponent. We're 1-0. We're going to try to go 2-0. We're going to try to go undefeated. It's going to be very challenging, though. Your boy